Muslims all around the world and Canada, including here in the GTA, are getting set to mark the holy month of Ramadan starting early next week. And this comes as communities are ramping up vaccine efforts for residents living in some of the hardest hit neighborhoods, including here where I'm at in East York. This is right now an empty parking lot, but for most of the days, this was a vaccine clinic inside the parking lot. Mosque here. Over 200 people actually got their vaccine here, and this comes at a time where experts are having to respond to a unique set of concerns.
It is tough, and because Ramadan is a time of sharing, a time of reflection, meeting with people, in helping them, people who are in need.
Millions of Muslims around the world will be fasting from sunrise to sunset starting early next week. No eating or drinking, and yes, not even water. Observant Muslims wondering how this impacts COVID-19 vaccinations.
One of the biggest concerns that we are seeing is a lot of vaccine hesitancy, and people are worried about the vaccine or they have questions about it.
The Canadian Muslim COVID-19 Task Force released evidence-based guidelines today at a critical moment to reach vulnerable populations.
Over 80% of the COVID cases that we've seen in Canada have been in racialized and ethnic communities. A huge proportion of this racialized ethnic community are Muslims.
The nonpartisan group worked with governments and experts to answer some concerns like, does getting a COVID-19 vaccine break my fast? The answer is no. Also saying, if feeling well, there is no medical or religious reasons to delay your vaccine appointment while fasting.
We are in a state of a public health emergency, and it's so important to get those vaccines on board to protect yourselves and to protect our communities.
Community groups, including the Neighborhood Organization, are in racialized and hard-hit communities in Toronto, including Thorncliffe Park and Flemington Park, speaking directly to residents.
I thought people were hesitant in the beginning, but I think the more people realize this disease is deadly, and now younger people are getting sicker and sicker, and people are really realizing this is, I need to do that. So I think it has improved significantly.
TNO partnered up with Michael Garron Hospital and East Toronto Health Partners to launch clinics at community meeting places.
You can get the information there, not standing here. Thank you.
Today, inoculating hundreds outside Masjid Darus Salam. The mosque's imam has also been vaccinated.
We want the imams to be an example.
Healthcare workers have also gone to high-rise buildings with high positivity rates, inoculating 750 residents. And this week, more than 1,200 people received the shots at pop-up clinics over 2 days.
If we continue this, most of the people might vaccinate for even Ramadan. I hope so.
And at Masjid Dar es Salaam here, one employee tells me that about 100 people were turned away because the clinic here ran out of vaccines. Now, Dr. Khatib adds that for anyone who is looking to fast and get the vaccine during this month, to make sure that you are hydrated. The guidelines also say if you don't want to fast the day you get your vaccines, that you can make it up on another day. She also adds that for anybody who might need a COVID-19 test, go ahead and do so. That will not break your fast.